Because he's competitive, told me only one speaker per family, so I prepared nothing. But I did want to say just a few things echoing what Sarah said, and I can't do anything to what Razy said, except sound less educated, which I probably am.
You are?
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
But as Oma said, you're earning $1.5 million a minute, so you're good.
You're the highest paid principal in all of the world. So,
Plus you buy suits for $2 in Barney's.
no, we're not competitive. Listen, no, but the echoing on what Sarah said, the one thing I remember with Oma is the fact that we all had a place to go to. We had Archie comic books. We walked in, we sat down, we slept on a sofa that was covered in plastic because the $50 sofa, God forbid it gets stained. And I remember, if you had the unlucky, day of falling asleep on that sofa, being stuck for 20 minutes later. But it could be cured by lemon juice on your face and Brunken soup, cure all. But the one thing is just the difference between Oma and Opa over my lives, and they both obviously meant so much to so many people. Opa, no matter what happened in my life, how difficult it was, he put his hand on my hand, and that was all he would say, and he would never say anything else. Oma, on the other hand, would say a lot, and she had an Oma-ism, like when she wanted Janet to wear something more modest, instead of saying, I really would like you to wear something more modest, she looked at my wife and said, from the front you look like you have a girl, but from the back you look like you're having a boy, when Janet was pregnant, which is her way to say, can you put something else on? So I just wanted to point that out about Oma. But going to what Sarah said and everyone else, the most amazing thing to me was the fact that it really was a place where, because of Oma, I have the close relationship with my cousins that I have now. Because it's a place we all just went to, we all just sat there. You didn't, well, not all my cousins, most. But the bottom line is you'd go to this house, it was warm, it was welcoming, and even when we left, she always tried to be a part of your life, and through phone calls. And the amazing thing is you always think you know how it's going to feel when someone passes, and you never do. You always think you appreciate them when they're there, and you don't. And the day after Oma died, I already had regrets. And even every Friday, I still think I'm going to call her, and that's a year later. Then when I call her, I typically got annoyed within 2 minutes of the conversation. but the fact is, that's what it is. So for that reason, I think she really did, her and Opa, coming from where they came from, really created an unbelievable family with a lot of great-grandchildren and grandchildren, and their home built a relationship that I think is important to all of us. And clearly we can argue later about who was the best grandchild. But not according to Sarah. But anyway, that was really all. So I just wanted to say that and thank you all.